Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Nick, this is Sarah, our home on wheels is behind us, and today's video is all about power.
Yes, power, more power than we could ever imagine. Infinite power. And that's not just because we're in Spain and the sun's shining all the time, so we've got loads on our solar panels.
No, that's because we're gifted a little magical item by our fairy godmother, guardian angel, otherwise known as Power Oak or Max Oak in the US. Yes. That's our favourite company, and they've sent us some awesome bits of kit. So if you've been following our channel, you'll know that we've always struggled with power. We generally put out 2 videos a week, a lot of editing, and the editing program we use is really power hungry. And then we charge our drones, laptops, camera equipment, and our fridge, and it all uses a lot of power. So it's always been a bit of a problem. But not anymore.
Yes, now we can actually edit for like 15 hours in a row if we want to, and it's absolutely no problem. And believe me, we do have to edit for that long if we want to get our videos out on time. So that's all thanks to this bad boy. Now this is the Power Oak EB240, and it's just an absolute beast.
Yes, this thing is an absolute game changer. Basically, it's better than our setup at the moment. We have 2 AGM batteries, and this is the equivalent of 3 or more and weighs a third of the amount. Basically, you've got a 160 amp hour lithium battery in this. You've got a 1000 watt sine wave inverter. You've got an MPPT charge controller. And then the ports, you've got 4 USB ports. You've got a USB-C port, maximum of 45 watts. You've got a 12 volt socket. And then you've got 2 plug sockets up to 1000 watts. So basically you can charge anything from this bad boy.
Yeah, so it's really simple to use. You just switch it on, and then you've got a nice little LED screen that tells you everything that's going on. It tells you everything in watts, so it's just so simple rather than amps and trying to do all the calculations. And then you've got switch, hold it for the DC power, hold it for the AC power. It's just so easy and fabulous to use. It shows how much of your battery power you've got left, and then you've got how much watts you're using on the DC, how much watts you're using on the AC, and how much watts it's bringing in when you're charging it through the solar or through the mains.
So basically you've got your whole power solution in this neat, durable little case. And it's quite portable really, so you can take it anywhere.
So you don't have to stay in your van, guys, and you don't need an extension cable and be near your van. You can do what you want, wherever you want.
So power wise, the possibilities are endless. You can have yourself a little rave in the woods. You can get your missus to iron your socks and pants.
And we've even used all of our power tools to create a nice little casing for it.
And you can even plug your whole van into it. So guys, this is one serious bit of kit. We love it, and we're not just saying that because we're giving it. This has basically got all you need in one simple box,
Yeah.
and the best thing is the simplicity of
The
it.
simplicity, you know exactly what's happening with it, and there's no what size cables do I need, what fuses, wires going everywhere, you know, there's no complicated amps versus watts and all that business when you're setting up a solar system in your van. It's just this, and then you plug your solar panel into it to charge it up.
If we were building a van now, if we were doing a self-build, we could literally just have this, build a little unit around it, and that's all
it.
you'd need.
That's literally all you need. We don't need any of the other stuff. This would be enough for our needs, and we use a lot of power for editing our videos.
So as we mentioned at the start, this is a 160 amp hour, or maybe just above, lithium battery, which converts to 2,400 watt hours. Now this means that basically you could charge something that uses 10 watts for 240 hours and so on.
So let's test a few things out. My hand blender. About 75 watts. I think this might be on its way out. It sounds really dodgy.
Tablet, 10 watts. My mobile phone, 14 watts. Our double head powerful fan, 11 watts only. So my laptop without the editing software by 12 volt, 37 watts. Now the most power hungry little piece of kit is the Mavic Pro battery. That's 73 watts, that's a killer. But I bet Sarah's got an item that uses more power than this.
Yes, so I do have a little iron, but it's not really to iron Nick's pants and socks. It's we'll find out what the iron's for in a future vlog. Anyway, I do have an iron, and obviously irons are quite hungry, aren't they? 379 watts, but obviously it kind of goes on and off, doesn't it? By the way, don't you think that that is just like the cutest iron ever? So we've been testing this out for a good couple of weeks now since we got sent it, trying it out on all of those items and more, and it hasn't actually dropped below 80%, so it's just brilliant. So now we're going to show you how we charge it up.
Yes, basically there's two ways to charge this unit. The first is by mains with the power pack that's supplied with it. The second is by solar, which is the way we've been doing it. Now we do have a solar panel, but Power Oak were kind enough to send us this fold out 120 watt solar panel, which is again another serious bit of kit. We're so happy when we received this. It's really well made. To be honest, we weren't expecting it to be this good. It comes in this nice sort of bag or casing. You got this really rigid, solid carrying handle. This, where the emblem is the little stands to stand it up. But it's so good. Look, it just unclips like this. It's made up of 4 30 watt solar panels. So all the connections and the cables you need to connect it to the power bank are all found in this neat little bag here. So that's just unzipped. You've got the male and female solar connections, which connect to the opposite versions of this cable that comes with this unit. Now I don't know whether you can see that on the screen because it's very bright out here. It's another scorching day in central Spain, but we're getting 92 watts from that. Now we have had 100, but we haven't got it on camera. Yeah, that's not bad for a 120 watt solar panel. Obviously you're always going to lose a bit of power through the cables, but we're quite happy with that. We'll just test the 100 watt rigid panel now. So we've plugged in the rigid now at exactly the same angle, and that's bringing in 72 watts. So that's 100 watt bringing in 72. So I'm not going to do the maths now, but it looks like the Power Oak fold out is doing a little bit better. Now rigid ones are supposed to be more efficient and bring in more power, much more than flexible or fold out. But to be fair, the Power Oak is kind of rigid. Like we said before, it's got a bit of weight to it. It's not flexible. It's a solid bit of kit. So yeah, we're happy with that. All we need literally is this unit here and that solar panel. We'll be sorted. So obviously it's good if you've got solar panels attached to your van because they're always there, always charging. But the beauty of these fold out ones and of this unit that you can simply lift out and carry anywhere is the fact you can park your van in the shade. Bring this and just put it in the shade as well, and then you can put the solar panel in blazing hot sunshine and get all the power you can possibly get while the van stays cool.
So as you can probably tell, guys, we are so happy with Power Oak's products that they have sent us to review. We couldn't recommend them enough. They're just absolutely brilliant. I mean, even if you're just looking for a new fold-out solar panel for
so good,
for something existing what you've got and you didn't want to get this, we would highly recommend just getting one of these. Yeah, so this is the EB240, as we mentioned before, and this is kind of like the most powerful.
It's like the kingpin. It's like the daddy, the Don Juan.
Yes.
Do a variety of different devices for different power requirements and different budgets. I have a few that are smaller than this, slightly smaller, slightly less weight and a little bit less power, and then they have the ultra portable ones.
Like this, for example. So this is the AC50. It's the same principle as the big one, but it's about a quarter of the power. So it's got 500 watt hours, it's got a 300 sine wave inverter inside, and this little one even comes with a nice changing light. Also, extra feature of this one is you can charge your phone up wirelessly if your phone has that function. And you've also got these little sockets for putting LED lights. So this one is definitely worth thinking about if you don't want something as powerful as this. Also, with these smaller ones, you can charge them through 12 volt.
So they also have even smaller versions than this, which can literally slot into your backpack, and you can charge your laptop from those as well. So they offer a full range for different people's power requirements and budgets. We've actually just tested these 3 products and we're really happy with all of them.
We'll put all the links in the description of these items and a few other that Power Oak do offer, and go and check them out, because like we said, we highly recommend Power Oak. I think it's Max Oak in the US, so we'll put all the links for US and EU as well in the description of this video.
So I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find it useful. Go and check them out, and I think we're gonna have to end this vlog now because the battery's going on our camera, so we need to charge it up. Take care, guys.
See you soon. And this one actually comes with this little funky, you can't see it because it's dark. Oh no, you have to switch it on, don't you? You can charge your phone up wirelessly if your phone, what's it called? If your phone what? Has that function.